Yo, what's up guys? What is good? Hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today in this video, we are going to be learning some rim lighting for Octane and just basically just lighting in general to make sure that you've kind of got some depth in a render. Before we kick off the video, I do want to say I see a lot of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could hit that subscribe button, it would be a much appreciated thing to do. Trying to hit 1k this year, so if I can do that, it would be absolutely amazing. I want to try and pump out at least one tutorial a week and then maybe speed arts on top of it. But if you guys could do that, it would be so much appreciated. I have in fact launched a Discord server as well, so this Discord server will be linked in the description always. This is my design hub. I'm constantly in there talking to people about advice and issues that they're going through. So yeah, if you guys could join that, it would be so much appreciated. And it's an easier way to connect with me if you guys ever want to ask anything. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So basically what we're going to start off with is we've got a pretty cool pose already, and we've got some basic sun settings. So we actually have like a nice sky. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into area lighting first. It's actually no, before we go into area lighting, we're going to go into the shading tab, and we're actually going to go to world. The only reason I've blurred this bit is because it's kind of my Lightroom is what I'm selling, so you can't really see what it is. But the latitude and longitude settings when it comes to Octane is mainly really the only two things you need to change. You guys can pretty much copy what I've done here. There's no need to change what I've done now. So if you watch the shadows move, so longitude will basically move the sun more around the character, if you guys can kind of see the shadow as it's moving and it's rendering. So yeah, that kind of does it sideways. And then latitude brings it up and down. So you could do it this way, or you could do it the other way. But you don't, with these settings, when you play around with them, you don't want to go too crazy with them, because the power of your sunset color will actually start, it will start coming through. So if you go too far one way, as you can see, it just kind of goes a bit orange. And then if you go too far this way as well, it just turns orange. I mean, this is quite cool. But yeah, if you go too far one way, it just looks super weird, and the colors will just kind of look odd. So yeah, make sure you're constantly playing around with these settings. Per render, I kind of like to move them around. Looks pretty cool, and then you can kind of figure out what there is to do. So yeah, going back to the normal lighting now. So we want to add, just for this render, it's going to be for my render pack, which is actually going to be out soon. So we're going to do Shift A, and we're going to add an area light. So once we're going to pop this area light in, we're just going to turn it rectangle. So if you guys just come to this little orange box, you can kind of just mess about with the scale a bit. So I'd probably say that is okay. Now, a tip for Octane is the lighting you can actually kind of see already. So if we're going to go to use nodes quickly and just make this white, we'll probably make this around about 2. And then if we move this up, the area light is going to actually allow me to move it up. There we go. So you can kind of see where your light's going to be before you hide it from the camera. So I'll show you how to hide it from the camera first. So a lot of people, there's a misconception. A lot of people think if you just stick the light source behind it, that's fine. Now, that's fine. You do you. Personally, I like to move them to the left and to the right of the character, and also above. Because if you think of how light is going in this direction, you're going to cast light onto here. And you'll see exactly what I mean when I hide this. So now we have light going around the rim. So you could have it here before, but it's kind of shown on some areas and it's kind of not shown on some areas. So in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to turn this down to about 1.6. And it's quite sharp on the hand. So we're actually just going to bring it up. And we're going to bring it further away. And yeah, the lighting is still casted and it's now less harsh, but it's still around. So we're just going to do Control-C, Control-V and bring this over here. And then we will move this back. Now, I don't know if it's the same in Cycles and Eevee, but I know for a fact that it's a lot easier to light a scene in Octane. So we're going to make this smaller, and we're also going to take this to about 1.2. So yeah, lighting is super simple once you know how to do it. So yeah, just by using the edges of the light, if you kind of follow your guides around what should be seen and what shouldn't. So I kind of want more of the leg to be a little bit brighter, so we're just going to increase the Y. and then move this down a tad. So yeah, we're kind of pretty much sorted. I mean, we have some good rim lights now. They're pretty much around the whole character. So yeah, this is pretty much the lighting done. I just kind of cut it for a sec just so I could kind of get my head around the scene a bit. Didn't want to take too long. So yeah, as you can see, this is kind of how lighting works with area lights. So do take your time with it, and you've just got to think predominantly, where is the lighting coming from? And you should be able to see that from the scene. So kind of based on where the light is coming from, is kind of in this area where I'm dragging my mouse. You kind of want the lighting to be pretty much the same throughout. If you've got one part that's really sharp and one part that's really like not showing a lot of highlights, it's just going to look a bit weird. So yeah, if you guys do struggle with this kind of lighting though, I have linked my actual OCTANE Lightroom and Payhip, something super simple that you can get kickstarted with. It's just going to help you out. It's just a normal world setting that I've put down there for you with some area lights as well, which is going to help you create like a pretty, I'd say a good render. I still use it to this day. But yeah, that is pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like is so much appreciated. I am constantly trying to pump out content for you guys. So yeah, it would be much appreciated if you guys could like, subscribe, comment what you guys want to see next. Make sure to join the Discord down below, and I will catch you guys in a bit. I'll see you later.